They're going all in on trying to beat Monkey in the laning stage. Cooler than Sniper, has more potential than Sniper, but this is a draft with the Phoenix where you're not really protecting this egg very much. You have one punch.
Yeah, and of course a lot of value with the Oracle inside lane as well. Firstly, Starks here, a counter that we have seen through a long time top lane. Potential first blood, you dome me out of the tower. And they're going to be able to find it. Skewer there from Whisper. Heroic will strike first in our best of 5.
Tusk eventually, when he does have Snowball, will be able to have a better time. Yeah, a little bit in trouble. Should be fine, but that's a lot of damage.
Yo.
Oh, drinking buddies damage. Okay.
Okay, wow. Yeah, I wasn't expecting actually that much from Pyke. And
yep.
Okay. Okay. Well, how is the anti-carry look from either side then? Surely would probably say Radiance is a little bit better with the threat of like the potential double RP.
Yeah, hold on.
Look, actually top lane. Schofield with a dead shot drive back, and they've got the skewer as well. Nice rotation, gonna net themselves a much more important kill this time.
Yeah. How do you make a play here? You just have to run in with the Phoenix. It's not easy. But maybe that'll be enough.
Still actually trying to commit to this. But get a glimpse of Analog, which is an opportunity now because he's unable to leap away. A decent amount of damage onto Pyke early on. PB's very out of position. They're going to screw him under the tower and can try and supernova. But there are 4 heroes here. They're going to kill the egg. And the experiment of the mid Phoenix is not working. And Analog, he's aware of this. You go for the last big counter, and you were supposed to do well in the lane to the early game, and it's not looking like that's going to be the case. And then what is his role as the game goes on?
Evan?
So they do. They're going to see them.
Okay, well, either way,
you don't
definitely see them.
Ran into it. They knew. Whisper's RP still going to be there with the Wukongs as well. They're both gone. The counter initiation was just too late. They pinged it out. They pinged the high ground. They knew they were coming through, but they clumped up all in on the lanes going well. And now that they haven't, Heroic can just move them across the map at whatever they want. They're going to run into Pyke. A Stormhammer into the nuke. They'll get close in range with a snowball. Nicely done, but it's just going to set up for the ultimate RP, and they won't even need it. The counter is there for Vitali, but there's just no damage. The BKBs will protect you, but you've got KJs, but didn't even use False Promise. They're going to try and TP back and contest this Roche, but Schofield's in a great position. They have the Observer Ward as well at the outpost, and Whisper up on the high ground. Hidome may have got a glimpse of him, and they do. They see Whisper, but they're far too late to put themselves in a position to contest Roshan. Heroic wants to call it a nice vacuum again for Vitali. Yuma's going to press his BKB over the left side. Pyke is away from the team. The Supernova on the low ground is giving them some area control, but it's not enough by the looks of it unless Pyke is able to surge away. He's okay. Another dive back over the top. They've been able to withstand the initial round of spells. They're going to be cautious because Whisper's still on the prowl. Another leap in, and he'll snipe Pyke on the escape. Would have been massive if the Gyrocopter was able to get away. He'll look to TP. Is there any cancel this? Not. TP's out right in their face. Whisper will live.
Looks like an Observer Ward will be placed by Hidome.
Let's see if they're bait here. Nicely done from Michael, who's actually able to scout out, and they're going to see the tree. Yes, the team is relatively close, and yet BKB then. Oh, Whisper. Oh, we pump fake the RP. Now going to be able to get the connection onto the Phoenix. Man, I was a little worried that he used RP accidentally, and they're going to be able to move up to him. Pyke will have Vitali starting to TP. Look at the angle from Yuma. All the way on the backline. How did he get? He wasn't with the original go that they made. Pyke is still able to dip out. Surge helps him escape to the high ground. Vitali will have it back up in a couple of seconds, so he's okay. But this game, it is continuing to look even more worse for Edge.
Bit of a grief.
Yeah, I don't know. They seek with the... Oh, they're going to go for this. Oh, they're going to go for it. Yuma.
Yep.
No hesitation. Plenty of damage with his net worth. The raw dataless damage is enough. We're going to get a glimpse of Analog inside the mid lane. Jumping through the trees. See if they want to set up for him, actually. The pings are coming back out, anticipating him to maybe leap up to the high ground. They do just that. Oh, it's awkward. They get the vacuum down to the low ground. It wasn't a stun. There's the beacon. He's out and Whisper's RP. He's also there. It's a really good supernova over the right side. It's going to get some vital kills. And importantly, Pyke is also standing strong. Finally, We see a team fight will go the way of Edge. Some sense of life from them. They won't get the TP out on the Oracle, but they will be able to strike back. Pike is in a position where he might be jumped first, either side.
There's your Domi, though.
Smoke's about to pop. They're going to get the information. Duma onto Vitali. BKB is going to be enabled, and he's okay. Now PP wants to get the dive in early. BKB's out of Edge. They're going to try and run down Yuma, but the punch is out. Yuma is going to be able to get enough life steal back. It's looking like it might be the case, but once the BKB's out, he's gone. Burnt to a crisp once again, and Edge will lose no one. How are they doing this? Are they going to wait to stop the TP? They won't.
500 damage AoE when he has drinking buddies on him. Assuming he doesn't crit as well on the main target.
He's going to do himself for a second. They're going to try and get the jump. Pike is in with the damage up, but there's plenty for Yuma. Will now be able to activate it, but he doesn't get any life steal back.
I mean, Mag isn't there either. He's farming top.
So Receding being able to carry games for Heroic so far. They got a smoke though.
Right.
Under the daytime, it's going to be difficult to find that initiation. It's the last barracks. Whisper has to go, and he's got to do it now. There's one skewer back. Have we got the second inside the base? Is it even getting close enough? It does. But Pike's able to force up out. That was a all or nothing play, and you didn't even get him inside. What have you got now for the defense? Mega creeps are online. Voice lines are out as well. They'll lose your Domi. But Edge, they know they can get a little bit more damage done.
Sven back in 20. Maybe you don't get Megas here. I mean, sorry, you don't get the throne, but you've got Megas. They're going to play the game out. And they're going to force you to make mistakes. They're going to create windows of opportunity. Now, let's try again.
Okay, great back counter initiation. They're going to be able to have all the AoE damage off the back of Pike's Gyrocopter. But the Monkey will be able to protect himself. Leaps over to the far right side with the Wukongs. Meanwhile, Yuma as well is getting kited. He does get the start of the last second, so Yuma's going to be able to bring one person on the grave. KJ does find the 4 problems, but a second vacuum war from Vitali, and all the right clicks from Pike sends them down. Yuma should drop without a buyback, and Pike is still left standing with the Aegis.
Pressure up in 15 seconds. They got to get Pike into the fountain here. And they do it. They got to wait 8 seconds. Probably go now through Whisper.
They gotta go soon. They've got Glyph, I suppose. We try. There's the first. Atos is out. He pops a refresher to the BKB. Can he get him back in a second time? He will be able to do so finally. So this time it will work out. But can you keep him inside? He can blink over the skewer. Also buys a Ghost Scepter to make sure he does not die to the Flat Cannon AoE. Pike will do his best. It's gonna be a rapier drop. He's got a fucking rapier. He pulled out. If he dies, he might just walk him, but they've got the throne. Oh my god! Welcome to the grand finals, ladies and gentlemen, of the qualifiers for the road to the international. This is just game 1. No, not to be. Late game Pike, Vitali was exceptional. I mean, this doesn't say in the KDA, but his team fight involvement, you Domi every single fight, like it was always walrus punching the Sven.
So, I mean, I can't complain yet again about Heroic's draft. It always looks good. I'll say Edge's draft looks much better than last game. Typing or something, I don't know. But -1 mango.
Oops.
Or maybe it's just hungry. I don't know.
Sorry, buddy, doesn't work like that.
Yuma? Oh, you can't have this death. Not after that game 1. Oh no.
Yeah. And that is a souvenir as well for the lane. Not suggesting that, but just something that I think the hero does have a lot of versatility. Very much helps because you're universal.
I miss the Yule's Void Spirit, where you just get a Yule's and kill Puck every time. Not good anymore, unfortunately. The other ones are just very expensive alternatives. That's why we don't see Void Spirit too much. But top lane, Whisper. Any more daggers to be thrown, and it connects. Should be a kill. Good.
Maybe get in front of the creeps.
Eventually.
Has he got the movement speed? He does. So he should be able to catch up to Whisper. And like you said, another stun. They're going to be able to use it to get the kill.
Yeah, I didn't see he had the Helm of Iron Will already,
as well.
That armor.
KJ also going to give up a kill by the looks of it. Yuma might be able to find Michael, however. He's got a stick charge.
Oh, he misses.
And now Yuma might be in danger, actually. Vitali gets blocked by the creeps a little bit. Doesn't have another creep swarm with lacking the mana. So Yuma Takes a full brunt to the force from DP's spells. Yeah. So we'll see what he's going to be able to do though to get them back in. Top lane, they're putting a lot of pressure on with a dive under the tower. This will force out a TP out of Michael. And now Whisper as well. He's going to be chased down, and Whisper TP'd back to the lane. They're going to get both. Michael's rotation, double kill for the Tiny. But the side lane's not going well for Heroic. It might make it difficult for them to bring supports to rotate to try and secure the power runes. Pike is also top lane going to miss the full wave under the tower because he sees an opportunity to get a couple of kills. Michael's going to be here once again. Whisper is gone. Third death of the game. Schofield trying to get up to Yodomi, but the souvenirs are not enough. But it is a 2-for-1. Michael's on a killing spree, 3-0-3 on the Tiny.
But he doesn't care. In fact, Vitaly is just chasing down this Lina. If he wants to, he can chase this Lina down and kill her. And he's like, you guys gonna TP? You guys gonna TP? You gonna TP? Well, alright, guess not. But if she wanted to commit for that, she could have got that kill. May have been a mistake to not do so actually, as she chased it anyway.
Yikes.
I mean, she had another siphon. She could have 100% committed there, so very cool. But yeah, I think Sven is always happy with a slow early game.
You know what? Has to leap over to try and secure the room, but now he's in a lot of danger. He's Park in danger.
Right,
we're seeing the strength of Analog, this Void Spirit hero, not even getting close to dying. And Pike as well looking to show up very early on with the God Strength. Doesn't really bring Schofield close to death.
I mean, Whisper too with the double Ion Shell, Vacuum into Centaur War Stomp. Yeah, this is a really active Darks here, so...
Mid lane? Coil out, is this really gonna work? They'll try with the Wheel of Wonder, but the damage, it needs to come through somewhere else. Maybe the extra control from Vitaly, it's gonna be close, and it is. They actually got him this time, and now as the result, Analog with the Scepter. So they're trying to get back in this game off the past couple of sequences that favored Edge, and well, this kill without a doubt is gonna be a good way to start that. Pike has got no one nearby, and they'll lock him inside the cogs. They'll make him work for it. Analog actually has to come over just to help to get the kill.
Big kill.
This is risky.
Half HP. Does he want to use God Strength for this?
Vitaly's now super weak as well. Of course, he can heal himself back up. And they're going to force a fight. They recognize they cannot take a fight inside the pit with all the AoE combo. Michael's going to be able to get the initiation. Toss back. If they can blow up the Dark Seer, it's massive. But KJ keeps him alive. The Wheel of Wonder is going to be used. Does it give them a little bit of extra space to disengage? It will not do that. The combo is beautiful. They are all so weak. And surely they can get the kill. Surely they can find them, right? Yuma's now in danger. They surround the Lina. And how did only one person die? It was so close. Maybe Analog, once the spells are going to come back up, he's got another round of the Astral Step. They need a way to close their distance. Schofield's going to be nearby as well. Ducking in and out of the Roche Pit. Pike with the BKB on cooldown could be a little bit vulnerable. Going to be able to get the jaunt over to the right side. Once again, Analog. I mean, they're just not going to have the damage against Vitaly. No, Pike, they've got nothing. Warcry will help protect Pike. They're going to try and go through with the magic. Yosef the last second. Pike's got another round of the stun. Can it get it off with the assistance of PP? They're going to lose Analog as well. Pike lives on a slither of health. Another fight around the objective. Michael going to run up the high ground blindly. Links in, they'll see Schofield. The cogs makes it difficult for them to walk up the stairs. Michael should go down without having to commit too heavily. Just to coil onto one as well. Schofield, nice hook shot over the right side, making it a little bit difficult for Sven to be able to get any damage out. Pike's getting kited. Once the song expires, are they going to get in for the damage onto the Pike? It looks like it's close and they'll find him. Analog also slips out of danger. Pike's blink is not up and available, so Heroic find two. And making even an extra as Whisper runs into Yodomi to close out the engagement.
Yeah, so basically, Naga we've seen every fight, right? Has been winning the fights by pressing Song. Hold up real quick. PP. Bye-bye. Alright, just a pick there. You need PKBs. So when Song goes off, you can still press Coil and commit to a hero. Neutral items are coming in for the Dire squad.
They want to try and take the fight. Michael with the initiation with a quick blow up. Numbers disadvantage now favoring Heroic, and now Yuma's positioning is also compromised.
Got an egg.
So they'll get him without committing too heavily. How do they set up on the second life? Michael, Blink's gonna cancel with the trail. Whisper's gonna be able to find the vacuum as well. Pyke looking to slowly move forward. It's so hard with the surge on Whisper. The trail making it difficult for them to close the distance, but PP doesn't have to worry about that. He's got the orb to move freely inside the team fight, so that is a massive, massive kill. Wicked sick goes to PP's Park.
And Pyke TP's top of the lane, knowing Roche will come. But then now you have to do this Roche, knowing that Schofield is clockwork.
It's the BKB from him. He's not going to mess around. They'll try and get the tool up. Song will reset the fight. A bit awkward here. Oh, okay. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh my.
You got Yules, you got Ghost Scepter. It doesn't matter. Now that's Roche for sure. I mean, Lina wasted BKB. Clockwork's dead. That's a big one. Gives you vision. No song. But it's only for the control. Just to be able to control Sven through BKB would be so big in this game.
I should have been trying to take a fight and defend their high ground wards. Schofield with the stun and Yuma with the damage. Vitali. And also making space in the backline. He's going to eat the coil, but Pyke is going to control it at the moment. Doesn't want to use the clutch because he doesn't see an opening for it. Waiting for the blink to be back up. Vitali's just gone. Juma was freely able to right-click, and finally, a good fight for Radiant, and it might get even better. The song will reset. Can start with the instant. LSA to follow. Pyke is going to have the BKB, but what do you do afterwards? You look to try and teleport away, and there will be no ability to address that.
But that will mean he has no buyback for this fight. 1200 away. He'll have to get like
we've seen
an ultra kill or something.
Michael has been really important for them. He's been a lot of that control initiated inside the team fight. People over to the other side. Schofield gets a mini stun. Pyke's gonna try and find the jump in. Double over to the backline. Darksy's gone, and Yuma as well. About to be cleaved down. Does his best to try and stand his ground for the Satanic Life. Still gonna be enough. Yuma falling lower and lower, but once it expires, along with the BKB, she's got no hope at all. And no one else on Heroic to stun at the last second with the Stormhammer AoE, clipping analog. They only got Matthew in the end. They only got Michael.
Pyke has a refresher orb now.
Wow.
I mean, at this stage, like...
One more fight, PP. Once the Whisper gets the Suns beforehand, so once again, the Hex is not going to be able to come through him with the backline. There's initiation. If they found it's a support. Yudomi's gone, and Pyke has activated the first round of the God Strand, so looking to try and deal with Clock. The Ghost Scepter will delay a little bit of the damage. Schofield's going to be chased down. Further to the south as well, we've got a song from KJ, but are they going to be able to get out because they were far enough to activate the BKB before being slept up? KJ's got a buyback. What can you do? Are we just going to disengage? It looks like that's the call. Edge going to play this one safe. Roche is up. They do not want to let this one slip away. They are ever so close of getting a 2-0 lead in the best of 5 grand finals.
Probably be Schofield with a buyback.
And Puck showing top as well, so maybe a difficult read. They are playing it quite safe though on Heroic.
They're gonna go anyway.
Rodstrand in, quick kill, but he's got a buyback. So at least one of the heroes that does. Whisper's gonna be able to get the drag back first. Hacks into the second. Where's the nullifier? Or where's the void spirit? You need the nullifier. Pyke drops out. He's got BKB back to full health. Yuma's starting to get a lot of damage done with the Satanic. Do they have the Hex on the respawn? It's still on cooldown. Any stuns, it's not going to be there. PP should be able to get away. Remnant off the back of the phase shift. He's falling low, PP. Had to pop his own refresher. Another round of the core out of the base. The refresher's in danger. Lena's life. They need to get it back inside the base, so they're going to be able to do so. Human dies. No buyback. Song's too late. They'll give the rapier over to Analog, but it's not going to do a whole lot. Keep PP will self drop. But can you withstand the siege without your main damage source, without your leader? You'd lose Vitali. Man, it's not an easy kill by the looks of it, but everyone else has completely sacked the life of the Death Prophet. They are out of there on Edge. We see Analog out of the base. Okay, so we take it back to the next wave because they're on to Park actually. There's going to be...
Okay. He's
what? PB?
But still, that is 2 minutes in the future plus. Maybe something.
The Deathom, Puck is giving them an opportunity to come out at the base. Whispers? Okay, BKB used as soon as the Stormhammer. Is he going to be able to get all out of the trees? And everyone else actually wants to try and take the engagement. They're on to Michael. Decent amount of damage at the moment. Where's the Lina? Lina isn't in. She's super hesitant about losing the rapier. With a Void Spirit, should be able to slip out of danger as well. The song's going to buy him some time. Vitaly's making so much space. Yuma is continuing to feel very scared about entering the team fight. Now he's finally going to walk on forward, but Puck is back alive. So you're going to have to 5v5, but he might also lose Pike. Pike's got the potential to activate the cheese, but the Hex beforehand, he might die, and he dies. Pike is gone. They're going to lose Matthew. They're going to lose Michael as well. Oh, heroic. Are they doing this? Yudomi's also caught inside the cogs. No way. At 3 for nothing?
I don't know if this is the play.
Is this the call?
I mean, he's doing it safely.
So this is an awkward position where, like, do you buy back with no glyph? You're going to have to, because, guys, the respawns, the buildings are falling pretty fast.
Yep, they're buying.
You got to make a call, and you got to do it now. Yuma's just going to activate the PKP. The throne's dying, guys. You got to do something. They didn't do anything. What? What? Heroic. They had a 16,000 net worth lead, then they threw it, and Edge were able to get the victory. And then I was saying, like, you know, with the game that we were seeing now, I mean, the lead was even larger. It was like 26,000.
Yeah, I think you put him on this Lina. He's looked the best this tournament on this hero.
Yep.
Keep him on this Lina's for this whole grand final if you can.
Well, Michael, I don't think this solo endeavor to try and steal the rune is going to work out for you. Yuma will surround. Schofield's going to be there with the cogs as well. Yeah, well, for heroic, it's going to work out. Michael's where we run into. It's a tango. It's going to take him on a bit of a walk around. Maybe get some movement speed.
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, give it to Yuma. Yuma, in the last game, getting first blooded. I mean, these supports in these games are always willing to make plays.
Schofield, maybe. Trying to contest the Lotus. Looks like this
going
to be the first kill for Edge. Shidomi yoinks it. Easy farm with cogs.
You've got a lot of regen too, so even though you have percentage-based damage on Enigma, you're so tanky that you might not just die in a black hole. And of course, you do have the Warlock too, as Vitaly, he's gonna get... It's just gonna die to one more hit from the jungles, but Yuma, he'll take it. And maybe PP wants to make a rotation here. Yeah, PP's coming from behind.
Plus under the tower, nice attempt onto KJ. They'll keep him here further as well. The Fatal Bonds also clips onto Schofield, so PP... Oh, okay, just gonna go back to the lane.
I'm gonna get more farm from the jungle in this lane. But all these camps, you've got the camp top, and you got 2 camps
Pass
in the
back,
jungle.
there's an opportunity onto the Lina's life. Nicely done. Oh, what?
Vacuum. What's up? What happened?
Okay. What happened? Maybe...
What canceled that TP?
He cancelled it. Maybe he thought Yudomi was going to use the Grimoire, and I don't know, but you forced the rock 100%. Just a misclick. Did he have vac? He vac, right? I'm not like...
No,
he did vac to start.
100%.
Okay. Well, I don't know, but
if he used it
Lina...
there, it would be on cooldown right now. This is a 60-second cooldown.
We've been looking for another toss back. Schofield. Kill. It's a much needed one to PP. He's really struggling in the lane. 500 net worth disadvantage. Yudomi unfortunately gets it with a Shadow Word.
The jungling quickly part has not really happened. Just because Schofield is blocking every camp.
Alright, nice smoke. We'll connect onto the Enigma's life. Much more valuable kill. And Eidolon's farmed as well. First Rolling Thunder of the game will be successful. So they can force the fight. No Rolling Thunder, but you got Rock. PP starting to angle forward. They're going to give a toss location. They will. PP gets himself in a position to be able to put Whisper in harm's way. And, well, he will do just that. Analog gets the 1-for-1 trade, but this will heavily favor Dire with a second death in a row on Whisper's Enigma. And he is now bottom net worth out of all the cores. See, Pike's going to be bursted, pops a chemical rage. Now, do they have the damage to go through the 65 HP regen? It's going to be pretty hard. And Yuma's a little bit away from Schofield. They're still blocking inside the cogs. No one is nearby. No support to help Pike out. The damage, Maelstrom procs, they need it. It's going to be enough in the massive rotation.
The call is I'm not going Blink at all. He's going to rush Manta. And honestly, Manta's good this game too. Obviously, whenever you play versus Slardar, good. Oh, he blinked and got stuck in the trees. Oh no. Oh
Yikes.
no.
Oh man, Analog.
Oh no. That sucks. It's unlucky.
BKB himself, it just has the Ograx currently queued up, so it definitely feels like there is
a hook shot. Got Pike. Manta's on
They're
cooldown
gonna be able to
too.
blow him up. Looks like they gets a chemical rage up for the last second, but once again it's just gonna be Yuma and Schofield together. He is done. So this is these two. David said maybe even favoring more heroic. You would probably expect the lead to be a little bit larger, and you would expect Pike's net worth to be way more than Alina's. They're gonna try and burst in before with the chemical rage. Pike, he's able to slip out this time. Whisper, when is he waiting to jump in? Doesn't see an opportunity just yet, and Yuma's BKB is now going to expire. They've lost Slaughter and Whisper. He's still waiting for the opportunity. Hasn't seen it just yet, but he needs to go soon if they want to turn the fight. He's gonna now go. Yodomi's caught by Schofield, and look at the space that the clock is making over to the right side, giving no opportunity for the Rock to be able to cancel this black hole. So this will be used to be able to cancel the life of the Pango. Now Yodomi is going to be caught as well. Everyone else will step out. And Org is trying to keep up with them, but unfortunately he will not be able to do so.
He's going to at least go into Roshan now, because you did manage to get a couple of those kills. Maybe overextending just a little bit. And they're going to try going in. Is there a steal play here? Are they just going to sacrifice?
KJ's going to try and put his body on the line,
he's going in a
make some space, but the jump didn't get the timing. Rosh is so low, who's going to be able to get damage? Someone kill it! It's not dead, finally! Analog snags the second life, but that means Yuma's vulnerable. Yuma's going to TP out, but they've got a stun. They will stop that at the buzzer. Nice blink away from Analog, though. He's also... Oh, the
he got him!
What? How many self-stuns this game? They didn't even know. They didn't actually know. You saw them running around the trees. They had no idea, but now that they got a glimpse of Analog,
he's going to get him this time,
they're going to be able to chase him down. They will get him.
Oh, another self-stun, boys!
And it gets him again. What is this game, bro? These two teams... Oh, this is an entertaining series. Somehow. Alright, Whisper top lane, they've got everyone here. Well, they think that PP's alone, but that's not going to be the case. Yuma will blow him up, but they are in a lot of danger now. Rock used, Whisper's gone, Schofield as well has been able to get out previously, but this time, surely it will not be the same case, and it will not. They'll surge forward. Michael, it's not, right? Tree throws enough damage, it is.
And black hole off this game or not?
Well, PP's rolling thunder. They say Analog inside the lane. Another pretty valuable kill. Tossing him away from PP. A bit awkward, but it's not going to matter. Kill is there. So yeah, in regards to the black hole, I think a lot of it comes down to Schofield, right? We've seen him in, at least I think, the fight down bottom where he was able to get on the Warlock. No higher ground ward, but do we just run up blindly? Analog and KJ currently set up. You are missing Schofield, and Yuma's going to TP away as well. So Pike's just going to lead the charge, gets the vision, and enables Michael's initiation. Sana's got a BKB, but nothing Analog wants to do with it. He is gone pretty quickly.
He's up to 3k gold, and he had the greedy enchantment.
Vitali TP back, and Pike is actually still on the high ground. Schofield's going to give them the vision.
Oh,
Chemical Rage is still there from Pike. They got the black hole, but is Yomi going to be nearby? He is, but the damage is too much. Yuma with the freshly completed Daedalus just absolutely shreds through the Alchemist. Are you going to get lucky with it being a late spawn and Alchemist alive again? But we're seeing problems, dude. This Yuma Lina with the damage amp from Corrosive Haze. They're going to look for the toss back. No BKB. Yuma feeling strong to be able to stand his ground, but is it going to be a great price to pay? They haven't been able to get the... Oh, he's okay. He's so okay. Now tries to TP out, but the caller wasn't right. Yuma dies inside the teleport. They will make it out on the slaughter. So Analog just escapes.
Either they're going to want to fight here, so maybe they play some vision, but 14 seconds.
It's cool.
I mean, I think they need to drop vision. And he has some.
PP gets the shot off for the last second. Yuma tries to get the damage up with the black hole. It's there, it's good. It's all they needed. 2 quick kills. And Alchemist is just going to kite it. Pike's nowhere to be seen. He's running to the other side. Pike, where are you going?
Area.
He is just getting kited. Wasn't able to get in the middle, wasn't able to find a target. So once you get closer to the 25, the undispellable corrosive haze, it's going to be a problem. This late game physical damage will be a lot. High ground ward. There's TPP, they're going to glimpse the hook shots in. Whispers black holes out as well. The cancel, Udomi, he's not going to use it. No point now. He's
might die for it, though.
Yeah, he stepped up too far forward. And the Ecrostorm as well caught them over the other side. Vitality tries to get the wall off. Another black hole and instantly cut down. Yuma's right-click damage is something that is a massive problem. And we'll see the Rapier and the banner come into play. So are you going to take a fight on the low ground? PP will start.
They're going.
But he has to be perfect because he might just melt. Black hole and right-click damage. PP's just
dead
gone.
anyway.
The rock was too late. He's got a buyback, and how do you now look to play around this? Heroic, they will reposition down to the low ground, and Yuma will once again set up a formation. Chemical Rage was also used as well, so this is about to go onto cooldown. You're making it go onto the Aegis carrier, and they are just dying. They cannot fight. They cannot deal with the Rapier Yuma. We saw this be the case even before this item, and nothing is changing.
You can just hit the barracks. I mean, sorry, the throne. Eventually.
So what happened last game? They didn't defend the throne. They're going to have to do it now, but they're waiting for the black hole. Whisper is so patient once again. They're not giving him an opportunity for it. And now he'll try and jump in, but just baits it. He's just playing with them at the moment, trying to put Udomi in a position, but Udomi doesn't even have rock.
He's got refresher though. He can actually refresh it.
Pike on the left side. Tries to jump the clockwork, but this is just frustration. This is frustration out of Pike because he's not seeing a better target. They used the rock before the black hole, but you do not have a way to deal with Yuma's Lina. And you're going to need to find a response to it in the upcoming game, because so far we have not got it. Down goes Vitali without a hope. This is over. Heroic will find a game advantage and now are 1 game away of representing South America at TI.
And it ends at exactly 60 minutes as prophesized. This Enigma pick, it didn't. I know Whisper's playing it every game, but it's not designed for Whisper to play every game. If you react to it too early, KJ will play it. So you have to have that flex potential too, and not every team does have the flex potential with Enigma.
Sure.
We'll see how good he is with it. But I think Doom carry is a lot different than Sven and Alchemist carry. Those heroes kind of go in and get kited, where Doom, he goes and he dooms you. You can kite him all you want. Soak for naught, but it's okay. You might be able to get 3 runes here. Nope. 2
Oh, toss back skewer. Oh,
oh wait, what?
Okay.
How does Udomi go for that?
No way, dude. I was about to speak about like the lane. We could see some like, you know, weird toss skewer plays. Apparently we get it already to start the game.
Another toss.
Again?
Another skewer.
They're just continuously tossing and skewering as much as they can.
She's dead.
This time with the second spell, they're going to get the kill into Udomi. So a lot of resources being expended. Bottom lane as well, Yuma. Well, this is back to what you were mentioning about the matchup.
The lane just gets harder and harder. The only thing that gets better is the fact your AA gets level up, and at level 6 he hard counters the TP, but that was going to happen anyway, right? Regardless. As Tiny will go down to Pike. Because I think they definitely need those kills for this lane to be even competitive.
Okay. He's going to try and fight for the water rune. It's able to jaunt away. Might be in some danger though. PP's able to find him. Cost timing's there. PP's still going for it. He actually gets it. So a big kill onto Analog. The support's assisting, but the pain clear. Able to showcase the nuke potential early on is enough for a kill. The Analog as well is going to mirror this.
He's 1 creep away from Doom though. 1 creep away. Puck is here with ult. This could be juicy.
Where is PP? It's a deep rolling thunder. He's starting to get there. It's a great coil as well onto 3. They're going to have the AoE damage afterwards. Schofield can look for the toss, but he's pretty hesitant about running in. And there's the level 6. He found it thanks to the Shrine of Wisdom. They actually gave it to Pike, and now Schofield's ran down too. Yuma TP'd in. Oh, so the Organo has to get something out of this. Surely you'll get the kill into Pike. And that will be the case with the shield popping. And now all the supports are also vulnerable. A massive shock shockwave skewer. It's an absolute bloodbath going on to the top side. Double for Yuma, triple for PP, a 3 for 4.
Late game does happen, but Doom is up online. He's wrapping around mid. He's gonna find Yuma, dropping the Doom probably. Doesn't even need to, maybe.
Yeah, it might not need it.
He actually just popped his ult way too early on Yuma there. But he's gonna pop Doom anyway. He'll get it. Good rotation from Pyke. And all Pyke needs is 2.8k gold.
Whisper. That's gonna step over the right. Whisper still will be able to find him. What are we looking for here with the RP? Is this even possible?
Yeah, Puck's coming in. Another
back
toss.
into analog.
This
we will
is so
see.
annoying.
Heron and Exo, they're gonna try and charge in. So yeah, you got the kill, but you're gonna be able to get out though. The chain control isn't there. The damage bomb, it'll come through. They're not gonna lack it. Now the TP. Whoa. Super close. You lost Pyke, but he is voice lining. He knows the status of this game is very much favoring Edge.
If we can get to a point where...
Oh, they're tipping it to try and take the fight. Whisper! Ooh!
Big?
Oh, that's
big.
what they need. That's not bad.
It's huge.
And that is a hell of a way to come back into this game. What an ultimate from Whisper. Oh, man.
Easy peasy. But he'll walk into a sentry here. 3, 2, 1. Yep, he's under a sentry ward.
What do they want to do with the vision? Let's go for it. Does he just finally walk up? But Michael's also going to be there as well. And the shots clips onto Whisper, so we can't get the blink. We'll be now able to do so. And the coil's going to break. Global silence too late. Pyke's not dead just yet. Gets a Doom on his dying breath, and importantly onto the puck as well. Yuma doesn't have a lot of ultimates that he needs to be concerned about, but does have a DP that is a big problem. So Vitaly will push Yuma away, and Doom was actually able to survive through the combo.
I'm just like thinking about net worth. Like, net worth lead is great and all, but so far what's determined this game is whether or not you can fight or not. King Jungles will get trapped by that shard here, and inevitably, I think he should die. Yeah, he should die. Let's walk it off. So basically, the way you win this game on Heroic is big RPs, big coils, big ice blasts. I guess.
We'll see.
I don't think Mag is ever going to be like
Michael. Oh, let's go over the top. On the backline, the coil is going to be there onto PP. Importantly, the Doom as well is on Puck. And they did not get the team fight combo, and as a result of that, this team fight is over for Heroic. Whisper's also getting chased down as well. And Vitaly very shortly will assist with closing the distance. He's going to try and get the RP at the front of the base. Yuma's also nearby. This is not working by the looks of it. A little bit too late with the snowball.
They're both dead, maybe.
And now Yuma, he's got the ultimate, but do they just run him down? Looks like they're going to try and respect some of the buybacks that could come out. Well, Schofield actually might be able to get 2. What's going on? With the disrespect, now it's just a 2v2. Yuma might be able to do it without having to worry about too many heroes. Vitaly's resources are very low. A teleport out, but an ice blast point blank. Team fight abilities not connecting, no problem for them apparently in this fight. They will not respect Heroic.
The game rate's on.
Yeah, and Yuma. Feeling strong, just actually going to start running at them with some of the ultimates on cooldown. No global silence though, dude. Can you really be here if you're Edge? Vitaly's going to try and pop the beacon with the ice blast. Will fly in as well. Eyes on Whisper if he's going to be able to land the ultimate. It's just onto one, onto a solo Doom, who is protected with the beacon being starting to run away, but Whisper's going to cut that short. They want to fight with Exo, but is there a fight to be had? Vitaly's still going to feel strong. Tries to jump into the middle, push back with a psychic headband. PP will be able to slam him down, and now look to Schofield next.
Yuma still has
a very messy engagement. Multiple fights breaking out on simultaneous fronts, but Vitaly's not winning this engagement. As it concerns, they're not apparently being shown from a Heroic. You didn't need to hit these big ultimates. Apparently, you could just purely outplay Edge in the team fights.
All right, very good. I think it's gotten to the point where this Doom needs to go on a baton. And they're going to see Silent top lane right now, dewarding. So they're going to take a 4+5.
Yuma's just going to charge on forward. It's not the greatest call, but it might be enough to get the kill. Meanwhile as well, Pyke tries to get the Whisper was able to manta off, so that hasn't been used just yet. RP will now expire, and Pike's going to continue to run him down, so he's having his own 1v1. But it means that Pike is not there protecting everyone. He is by himself. Operation kill off Whisper, and he should be able to do so at TP out just at the last second, but Whisper's not even going to die.
All right.
Pike is not with them on the front. And Anno's got a great position behind smoke. Instantly PP with the roll-up. He's going to be protected. Solo RP. They're going to drop everything over towards the Death Prophet, and they will be successful. No EXO and no DP value. We've got to see something out of Pike, but he's just getting out. And because he's not there, Michael is gone. You've got some buybacks. But what is the DP buyback really going to do without EXO? You're going to lose PP too. We need to see something. Pike, what have you got?
Well, they found Pike a little bit. They're going to have to use buybacks if the skewer comes. But yeah, Schofield's kiting Pike the whole time. He's got a Lotus Orb, making him very uncomfortable to use this Doom. And it sounds like Pike has no interest in dooming it bad. And so with this available, it might be difficult.
What? What is that jump in? BKB now, but it's got set up for multi-man RP. Can he even get the Doom off of Pike? It's just frustrations. It is just frustrations being shown in the gameplay. He is pinging out, but he's getting no assistance from his team. They're going to buy back now. The Doom, it's lasting on the Abaddon. At least he was able to find it. If they got the damage before he dies, they do. A buyback out of Yuma, so they are sensing one more fight is all they need to book their ticket over towards TI and Vitali. Can he get back inside the base? It looks like he's going to be able to. Both sides stuck at the gate.
If he might get him.
Going to be able to find him. Schofield with a jump over the top. 3 heroes, that's all it stands. That's all they need to kill for Heroic if they want to make it and be the only team to represent South America. Vitali's gone. That's looks a dieback. And now they are chased further inside the base.
But you don't even have to for another 60 seconds. So the game plan, not clear at all whatsoever.
Now or never.
For Edge.
But the coil onto
It's
3,
over.
and that
It's
is all
done.
she wrote. Heroic. Congratulations. They will get the 3-1 victory. And they will be the boys to move over and play at the International. It has been a difficult past year for them. But they are indeed. So frustrating, unfortunately, for Edge. Udomi as well. Last year's TI, he came 3rd place with the boys on Boom. This time it's going to be a 2nd place finish in the qualifiers.